Hello, lovely ladies. Beautiful, beautiful. So, we've been getting the question a lot lately. What is progressive overload and how do we make sure that we achieve it? So, I'm going to go ahead and talk through that with you today. So, progressive overload is simply just getting stronger and stronger over time. So many women believe that it's just simply lifting more weights, right? But it's a lot more than that. It can be changing your sets, your reps, your type of reps, your tempo. Like there's so many different things you can change to make sure that you're achieving progressive overload and getting much stronger over time. So I'm going to go ahead and share some different strategies that you can use. And I hope that you go implement them in your exercise and then let me know how they feel. Let me know how they go. Beautiful. So I'm going to just be referencing my notes right below here. Okay, so let's talk about different rep types. Why would you do this, right? So here's some examples. You could do like 7-7-7 or 21s, right? This is when you do, let's do a lateral raise. You would do like 1, 2. So like quarter reps at the top and then full reps and then quarter reps at the bottom, 7-7-7. You can do 1 1/4 rep, right? You can do deficit, like a deadlift from a deficit. So you're elevating your feet so you have a larger range of motion, right? You could do a heel elevated or a foot elevated hip thrust, for example, or a B stance hip thrust or a staggered RDL instead of a dumbbell RDL or barbell RDL or single leg RDL, right? There's so many different ways to create variety in your lift. A couple others are like different attachments, right? Doing a wide row versus a close grip narrow row. It works different muscles, right? That's just an example. Doing drop sets, right? So there's a lot of different rep types that we can use. Why would we do that, right? It's bringing a different stimuli on your muscle. The great thing is, good and bad, our bodies are really good at adapting. So if you're doing the same workout over and over and over and over time, you're probably not going to get as good of results as if you added variety and changed your workouts, let's say like every 4 to 6 weeks, right? So doing different rep types brings a different stimuli on your body so you can get stronger in a different way, right? That's going to help you become stronger as a person. And so it's not about doing the same thing over and over and just focusing on increasing weight. Increasing weight is so important, but let's make sure we're strong under all different kinds of conditions, including different reps and different sets. So we are just fit, strong women for everyday life, right? No matter what life brings to us. So those are some different rep types, not all inclusive. There's a lot of great ones, but those are some really good ones that are super effective for physique shaping as well. We are new to streaming on Instagram. We're normally in our Facebook community, Macro Tracking and Weightlifting for Women. If you're watching this anywhere else, make sure to come join us in our group. But for those of you who don't know me, we really focus on healthy living for a sustainable life, right? Having balance, having a social life, being able to go out to eat, like living just a really fun life, but teaching you how to be very, very healthy as well, right? So we use macros as a tool to create really healthy habits and allow you to have that freedom and flexibility of your social life while we build and shape this like fit feminine physique, right? So as we get the fat off through your nutrition, we're helping you build this fabulous physique underneath. So as you get to your goal weight or the weight that you feel just healthiest at, you love what you see in the mirror. You love how your clothes fit, right? Just everything is just feeling so good. So that's really how we are. We basically take the strategies of bodybuilding for like fitness models, right? WBFF fitness model, that type of lifting. And we sandwich it with really healthy habits and a balanced lifestyle. And we put it together and it's wonderful. Perfect. So let's talk about different sets, right? 3 sets, great. 4 sets, great. What if you're a variety responder, or what if you need a deload week, or what if you just need something totally different? So we're going to do 2 sets of like 16 exercises, right? But there's other times that maybe we do 5 sets of 5 reps, right? Maybe we're going into a strength phase, for example. But then the next phase we want to do is hypertrophy, right? So we're going to grow and build our muscle mass. But again, it's just a different rep scheme at that point, right? So this leads me right into the different rep scheme. So we could do 5 reps, we could do 2 reps, we could do 15, 18, 20, 10, right? There's so many different rep schemes. They all achieve something different, typically the 8 to 12 rep is hypertrophy, right? Your muscle size is going to change most around the 10 rep, right? But then the 5 rep is more focused on strength. The 2 rep is more focused on power, right? Like explosive movements. The 18 rep, the 20 rep is more focused on endurance, right? They all give you such a different stimuli mentally and physically. If you have not done 18 reps, that can be really challenging to just be sitting there, not bicep curls. We barely ever do arms, but let's say back, let's say a row, for example, pulling 18 reps, like that takes some serious mental resiliency, as does 5 reps at a much heavier weight. They're totally different stimuli. The training demands on your body are totally different, right? At low rep versus high rep versus sets versus different rep types, right? Stuff like that. So these are all great ways to make sure you're getting stronger over time, but by using variety instead of the same thing over and over and over and over and over and just continuing trying to progress in that one lift. Ladies, here's another example. Instead of doing like a fixed bar shoulder press, you could do a one arm supported single arm shoulder press, or you could do a seated single arm shoulder press, or you could do a dumbbell shoulder press, or you could do a dumbbell shoulder press with a 3-second pause at the bottom, or a 1 1/4 rep, right? There's so many different ways. All of those things are going to strengthen your shoulders and help you get stronger over time. Now, as someone who loves physique shaping, this is also vital to work the little different muscles, right, within your shoulder, within your quad, within your glute, within your hamstring, to make sure we're creating this beautiful balanced physique instead of maybe a few of those smaller stabilizers aren't going to be in play if you're doing the same exercises over and over. Just like nutrition, if you eat the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over, you may get vitamin and mineral deficiencies, right? What if you aren't getting all your vitamins and minerals in those meals? That's why you need variety. That was a quick tangent on nutrition. Okay, cool. Here's another one, ladies. Tempo is so great. It's fun. It's really different. Tempo is like 3010 or 1010, right? It's just seconds in each phase. So like the eccentric phase, which is going with gravity, right? Slowly going back to your starting position. The third number is concentric, which is the hardest part of the movement. It's like the contraction phase, right? So changing that to doing a 3-second eccentric. So for example, in a shoulder press, it'd be 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, right? 3, 2, 1. That's totally different than going bam, 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 right? Here's one more thing I forgot to add with the different rep schemes. So let's say you're doing, 2 reps, right? Versus 18. The 2 reps is going to work your fast twitch muscle fibers, right? Power, explosion. That's why we do sprints, by the way, for those of you who are in Queensbury. Great for your body, but it's also for the type 2 muscle fibers. Whereas the 18 may be recruiting type 1, right? So there's so much within our body and within our muscles that we need to make sure we're training. So having a lot of variety helps that. And again, just helps us be very well-roundedly strong over time, certainly. Beautiful. Okay. I think that's all I have for today, ladies. 2 more things, actually. For everybody, but especially for those who are going through menopause, perimenopausal, postmenopause, wherever you are, the head of your femur. So here's your thigh, here's your hip, right here. So right where your thigh bone goes into your hip. So the head of your femur. To really get strong, that bone, to be really strong, you need impact, right? Jumping, skipping, moving around, but don't be afraid to jump. Always use proper posture. Form over every single thing ever. But ladies, even in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, wherever you are, we need to be jumping and having that impact to really create strong bones. It's so vital. Now, I just actually remembered one more question that we had from one of our Queens of Iron clients today. So we're trainers and nutritionists. Again, for those of you who are new, there's 4 of us trainers. We work as a team. It's fab. We love it. We just help women achieve the goals that they're wanting, help them get to the other side, and then know how to maintain it for their life, which is great. And one question was, how do I know when to increase my weight, right? So at Queens of Iron, we have the rule of thumb. If you can do 2 or more reps than what your program calls for with proper form, increase your weight. So for example, let's say we're doing like 10 reps of a shoulder press. And with proper form, with the same weight, you can do 12. You need to increase your weight. Okay. One other thing is we treat every set individually. So if you can do, 15 pounds on one set, but you can't do 15 pounds for all 3 sets, that's okay. Do 15 pounds for as much as you can. Second set, try 15. If you go to failure, pick up the 12 and a half, finish with the 12 and a half. Third set, do the 12 and a half. Next time you do that exercise, try to get 2 sets using 15, right? So that's, again, getting stronger over time. Make sure you're tracking and logging what weight you lift at every exercise. It will drastically improve your strength gains and your muscle gains versus if you don't track, because it's impossible to remember every lift, every weight, every exercise. So just do yourself a favor and track your weight. It helps a lot. Wonderful. Lastly, remember, we have a free event in our Facebook community happening tomorrow. I'm going to share my screen. This is the first day ever using this software, so I pray to Jesus above that this will stream. And it did. Okay, great. So I'm going to put myself on this side. All right, so this is our event we're having this coming Monday through Friday. We're very excited. So Monday, we're actually going to be talking about nutrition. We're going to be talking about mastering your nutrition, learn how to fuel your body for peak performance, increase your energy levels, and cultivate healthy eating habits that align with your busy lifestyle. As a reminder, this event is the Empower Her workshop, right? It is the level up workshop for highly functional women, unleashing the blueprint to prioritize self-care and maximize your fitness results. Tuesday, we're going to be talking about maximizing your gym results, discover proven strategies and techniques to optimize your workouts, supercharge your muscle strength, and build a resilient body to conquer daily life challenges with ease. Wednesday, this is my day, ladies. We're going to be talking about crafting your lifestyle. Understand how a balanced lifestyle enhances overall productivity and performance. Thursday, we're going to be doing a live Q&A, and Friday, we're going to be bringing on some of our current clients to just share with you how their life has changed by following this process. It's super fun, really educational. We're very much a research-based company. We always stay up to date with the research, reviewing the last 3 to 5 years, peer-reviewed research, and we really just want to help you advance your lifestyle. Beautiful. Go ahead and comment event below, and we'll send you over an invite and get you in there. All right, ladies, wonderful. If you have any questions, and I'm like, how do I get this out of here? Okay, well, that's okay. But if you have any questions, just let me know. There we go. And we're happy to answer that. We're happy to be a resource for you anytime. So have a great day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll chat with you later.